Hello and welcome back to G-senjou no Maou. And yeah, we're just continuing. By the way, I have not much to add other than that I'm a little bit tired. And I'm also a little bit bored, so I thought, yeah, why not just do that? Because I'm a lot of the times not really bored, but I can't really decide what to do. So yeah, and I decided now to do that instead of doing nothing and just thinking about it. Alright then. After taking a bath, I sat in front of the computer. Strange things have been happening ever since Yusami transferred here. Oh come, lovely child, oh come thou with me, for many a game I will play there with thee. Just when was that mysterious email sent to me? Well, can't you actually check that in the email folder? For some reason, I feel like I've been getting too many visitors at night recently. Is it Tsubaki? Cannon. Open the door! Her big eyes were glittering. This music! Isn't that a remix of something I know? But for Cannon to show up now, of all times? Whatever, I just let her in for now. Okay, nice outfit. Well, no matter how many times I come here, your apartment still seems huge. She came in without a single sign of courtesy. Have you been here before?
Huh?
Oh, wait, I remember. What? Did you forget something again? Why are you even here? The competition's coming up in 2 days. A shocked expression snapped through Cannon's face. Yeah? My brother actually remembered the date of the competition? What happened to you? Now that she mentions it, I've never had much interest until now. Just when was the last time that I saw her compete? You must be feeling guilty. Don't stare at me like that. She has some really scary intuition. Have you started going out with Baki or Yusamin or something? Don't say something so stupid. Did you come here just to ask me retarded questions? Wow, he's rude. I came to spend the night. She said it like it was nothing. What? Are you serious? Totally. Why? No reason. I felt another headache coming on. There's only one bed. Then that one's Nanchan's. I just said there was only one. Can't we just sleep together? Listen to yourself. I honestly don't see any problem with that. I mean, I had a visitor once, a female visitor at that, and we slept in my really, really small bed together. And it was nice. Well, nothing sexual happened or anything. It was just a sleepover because she didn't want it to go home right away because it was a long trip. Now, just how can I put it in a way Canon would understand? But I guess it's Japanese courtesy that this is something you're not supposed to do? Isn't it important for you to be in your best condition before the competition?
別に夜更かしするつもりはないよ。ただこれから寝泊まりさせてもらえればいいの。
I'm not planning on staying up all night or nothing. I'm just gonna sleep here instead of at home from now on. Wait.
あ、お風呂も貸して。
I'm gonna take a bath. I said wait.
あと、着替えるときは隣の部屋に行ってください。
So, go into the other room while I'm changing. Wait, damn it! What do you mean from now on? Are you seriously planning on sleeping here from now on?
朝ごはんはしっかり食べるからね。兄さんの手料理がいいです。
Oh, and I need a good breakfast. Something that you made from scratch would do just fine. Your blood type's B, isn't it?
ううん、O型だよ。
O. Or 0. Now that's a shocking revelation.
周りとの協調を重んじるタイプです。
Type 0s cooperate with everyone around them. Look, can't you go somewhere else?
やだよ。のんちゃん友達少ないもん。
Don't wanna. Non-chan doesn't have many friends. You can thank that calamitous personality of yours for that one.
バッキーは大変そうだし、ウサミンの家は知らないの。
Aki's fallen on some hard times, and I don't know where Yusamin lives. What about Eichi?
えいちゃんちはなんかやだ。
I don't wanna go to Eichan's house.
あとは兄さんだけなんだよ。
So, after all that, you're the only one left. She looked sincerely troubled for a moment. What did you... I'm getting a little worried. Did you have a fight with Ikoko-san and ran away as a result? That so-called clash between athlete and coach.
全然。
It's nothing like that. He's starting to piss me off.
兄さんの邪魔はしないよ。
I promise I won't bother you, okay? Well, wait. You came in the room. You said you would sleep at night. You claimed his bed. You tell him to go outside of his own room so you can change and take a bath. And you tell him that he is supposed to make you breakfast in the morning. Of course you are not bothering him at all.
朝早く出てくし、夜は遅く帰ってくるから。
I leave the house really early and won't come back until really late.
ね、いいよね。
So, how about it? If you can, I think he would agree if you could tell him one good reason for that. I can't say no to her. Ah, that's a no-brainer, the can't say no to her. I get it. Good night. I deliberately sighed in front of her.
ありがとう、兄さん。
Thank you, Nissan. Casually, maybe even slovenly, she laughed.
なんだかね、今回の大会はちょっといつもと違うの。
For some reason, I think that this competition is different from usual.
なんていうか、不安？
How should I put it? It feels, uneasy. Uneasy?
勝つのは分かってるんだけど、プレッシャー？
Even though I know I'm going to win, there's a lot of, pressure. That's the word, you know? Pressure?
っていうことにしてよ。無理やり泊まりに来た理由。
That's why I came here to your place. Is she simply lonely? There's one thing I should tell you. I stared firmly at Cannon's unwavering smile. I'm a sleep grabber. I I grab at something and sleep. So I could unintentionally grope you. No, that's actually not true, but for some reason it popped up in my head. You must never go into the study. Got it?
Hi.
She didn't ask for any particular reason. Canon couldn't care less about things that don't interest her. It's like she's trying to make more time for herself by foregoing the trivial things.
兄さん肩もんで。
Nissan, massage my shoulders. Well, it looks like things are going to start getting pretty bizarre around here. Oh my. Well, I wouldn't say no to that. Canon had promised not to disturb me, so I wasn't expecting to be rudely awakened so early in the morning.
おはよう兄さん。
Morning, Nissan. She's already changed. It's only 5:30.
のんちゃんは今から出勤です。
Nanchan's headed out. Some of us were trying to sleep here. How about using a little consideration, huh?
ねえ朝ごはんは？
Hey, where's breakfast? There's still some pasta left over from last night.
やったー、ありがとう。
Wait, thanks. She sure is loud. Damn it. Now I'm wide awake.
ねえ兄さん、夜中まで誰とお話ししてたの？
Hey, Nissan, who were you talking with last night? Canon interrogated me as she loaded pasta onto a plate. What do you mean?
電話してたんでしょ？
You were on the phone until real late last night. It had to do with work. Can't even remember who it was. Did it keep you from sleeping?
全然。
Not at all. Oh, good.
そんなことより、のんちゃんミートソース苦手。
And Nanchan doesn't like meat sauce. Shut up and eat.
やだ。
Don't wanna. This is the first time in a while that I've cooked your food. Are you seriously not going to eat it?
だって前から嫌いだって言ってたもん。兄さんがまた忘れてたんだ。
I told you I don't like it plenty of times. You just forgot again. Are you sure about that? You're not just using my bad memory to deceive me.
のんちゃんは人に嘘はつかないよ。
Nanchan doesn't lie to people. You're not nice to them either.
そんなことないよ。兄さんの分もちゃんと取り分けてあげる。
Don't say it like that. I'll save some for you. Don't bother. I'm not hungry.
黙れ、食え。
Shut up and eat. Well, breakfast is the most important thing in the morning. And not even I'm doing it. Huh. I just woke up. My stomach isn't feeling too good.
せっかくのんちゃんがよそってあげたもんを食えんのか？
Wow, this smug face. This is the first time in a while that I've served you food. Are you seriously not going to eat it? What a noisy morning.
見送り大義じゃった。
Thanks for walking me all the way out here. No problem.
ついでにスケートリンクまで送ってくれたまえ。
Why not go with the flow and walk me all the way to the arena? No thank you, my lady.
ござるとか言うなよ。
Don't be so formal. Why is it that every time I try to crack an innocent little joke, I just get made fun of?
ストーカーがいるんだよ。
There's a stalker out there. That's a scary thing to say.
いきなりカメラ撮られたりするの。
He'll suddenly take out his camera and start shooting.
練習帰りに会場の外で待ち伏せしてたこともあるよ。
And one time I was planning to go home after practice. I found him waiting outside the arena. You are a celebrity after all. You should be aware of your status.
え
What? Her eyes shot open.
のんちゃんが悪いっていうの
Are you saying that this is Nanchan's fault? No, it's not like that. It's just that you're an attention grabber. So it's natural for them to stare at you.
別に怖いことされなければ写真ぐらいいいよ。でもねちっこいのは嫌。ねちっこい人が悪い。
As long as they don't do anything scary, I don't mind them taking a couple pictures. But this guy's just too persistent. I hate that. It's all this persistent guy's fault. I understand. I tell Papa about it.
もう言った。
I already told him. Guess that guy's already dead. Alright, look. I walk you to Central Boulevard, and you can take a cab from there.
ありがとう。
Thanks! After Kenan got in the cab, I finally let out a breath. God damn it, I can't stand this anymore! My headaches are getting more frequent too. Why did I come to Central Boulevard again? Right, I had the therapy appointment with Dr. Akimoto. Am I alright? It was still early, so I wasted some time reading a newspaper at the cafe.
やけに顔色が悪いね。
You don't look all that well. Dr. Akimoto was sitting in front of me, wiggling his obese body. I didn't sleep much last night.
寝てない。寝られないのかい？
Didn't sleep? Are you having trouble sleeping? Well, my sister came to stay with me in the middle of the night.
じゃあ寝ようと思えば寝られるんだね。ならよかった。
Ah, so it's not an issue of insomnia. Nothing to worry about then. It seems that question was somehow important.
しかし、君の妹さんはすごいね。僕も応援していると伝えておいてください。
Still, that sister of yours is truly quite amazing. Please tell her that I'll also be cheering for her. Sure. I went along with it, rather uninterested. Dr. Akimoto leaned toward me.
さて、前回はどこまで話したっけ？
Great. Now, where did we leave off last time? I think we were talking about my first love.
ぜひ聞かせてもらおうじゃないか。下手な冗談は身を苦しめるよ。
I would love to hear about that. Actually, you should be careful. Your jokes might just end up backfiring on you. He gave a smug smile.
お父さんの話だろ。
Didn't we end with your father last time? Can we avoid that subject? Wait, is everything still working? Yeah, good. I tapped the microphone. I turned my face away. Sweat coated my hands, and I tightly gripped the glasses that he passed to me. The glass that he passed to me.
鮫島京介くん、
What?
睨まないでくれよ。
Wait, what? Please, don't glare at me like that. I hate that joking attitude of his. I'm trying not to think about that anymore. I wouldn't be able to go on otherwise.
だろうね。
That's true. What do you mean, that's true? My lips were quivering. Are you really a famous doctor? Can you seriously treat patients with this provocative attitude? Yet Akimoto was very calm.
だって君はちゃんとした患者さんじゃないんでしょ？学園をサボる口実を作るためにここに通ってるわけでしょ？
But you are not a serious patient, are you? Aren't you only here to get a doctor's note for school? This fucker. You're absolutely right. So, why don't we give this up and just chat?
君は目立つのが大嫌いだろ
You hate attention, don't you? What makes you bring that up?
散々世間の注目を浴びたわけだからね。そうか。人の目が怖いか。
I'd say that you suffered a great deal of attention when you were younger, so it's not surprising that you've come to hate standing out. I finally realized that he completely had the upper hand in the conversation. Look, I know next to nothing about my father. I don't want to know.
面会にも行ってないのかい
You never went to see him? Not even once? In my ears, these words were Dr. Akimoto. For me, these words were Dr. Akimoto reprimanding me, whatever that means. In my heart, I heard his screams calling me an unfilial son. Not even once. My heart was beating too fast to support life. No, I did go once, with mother, when I was a child. But I didn't say anything.
お父さんになぜあんなことをしたのか聞いてみたいとは思わなかったのかい
Have you ever wanted to ask why your father did what he did? I was silent.
京介くん
I stopped talking and made an effort to freeze my heart. My mind wandered back to the beautiful snow dancing beyond the window of that dilapidated home my mother and I once lived in together. I lingered there until the cold in my memory had numbed my heart entirely. And then there'd be no point in asking.
Hmm?
Why would I need to know what drove my father to kill 4 people?
京介くん
For the first time, Akimoto's loose expression broke. Because I was smiling. However, I don't need to ask him to know the answer. I understand why he did it. No, I'm the only one who truly understands. If I didn't, his actions would have been in vain. Akimoto furrowed his brow. There were people who needed to die, and he just followed through.
京介くんそれは違う
Kyosuke-kun, it's very wrong of you to think like that. No, you and your ilk are the ones who are wrong. But I won't say anything more. Trying to explain my father's innocence to you all would accomplish nothing. I'll show you firsthand. All you have to do is watch. Akimoto suddenly stood up. There was a clear shade of confusion in his eyes. Is he threatening to kill him?
今日はここまでにしよ
Let's stop here for today. Oh, but we aren't even 20 minutes into the session.
う診察料は特別に割引してあげよ
I'll give you a discount. That's great to hear. I waved my hand and casually walked away. Did he really attempt to scare him by saying that he will know firsthand what's about to come? Oh, that's dark. That's really dark.
カノンがいないと和むぜ
Phew, it's so peaceful when Cannon's not around. Ain't that the truth? School's so serene.
なんだよ遅刻してきた分際でよ
How can you say that when you show up so late? Don't I do that all the time? Eiichi was having the time of his life.
今日はよ、宇佐美の野郎もいねえし、マジやりたい放題だぜ。
Even that freaking Usami chick is not here. Today I'm free to do whatever I want. Oh ho!
手始めにカノンの机に賞味期限が明日までのお菓子を入れておいた。
For starters, I put some sweets in Cannon's locker that expire tomorrow. Huh?
するとどうなる？あいつはしばらくスケートで休みだろ？帰ってきた時には食えなくなってるわけか？こいつは困ったな、兄弟。
Wait, what? What do you think will happen? She's taking some time off because of skating, right? So by the time she comes back, she won't be able to eat them anymore. Awesome, right, bro? I dug her into a real hole with this one. Won't she just throw them away and go on with her life?
しかし、京介ちゃんよ。
I think I totally mess up his voice so many times by now. Still, Kyosuke-san? Yeah?
そろそろ宇佐美に復讐しないといけないんじゃねえか？
Don't you think it's about time we put the hurt on Usami for what she did to us a couple of weeks ago? What happened a couple of weeks ago?
ほら、職員室に忍び込んだ時のことだよ。
Come on, man. You know when I snuck into the faculty office? Well, that was your fault. Oh, yeah. That time we stole the keys?
あの時は奴のせいで俺たちの完全犯罪が暴かれたわけじゃん。
Nope, it's your fault. She totally unraveled our perfect crime. Bro, it's all her fault we got chewed out. Oh, please. No matter how you wanna school things, you dug your own grave with that one.
どうすっかな。どうやって地獄を見せてやろうかな。
But what to do? How best to give her a taste of hell? Even though there was no way that he'd be able to come up with anything, he still acted like he was thinking hard.
ね
Oh.
白鳥さん、こんにちは。
Shiratori-san! Good afternoon! It's really weird to see Shiratori on the roof. Yo, Shiratori! The incident about the school seems to have calmed down a bit. By the incident, I mean the incident in which Shiratori's father, the director of the school, was suspected by both society and the police of accepting bribes.
私は興味ないから。
I am not interested. How can you not be interested in that?
浅井さんのことだけど。
I wanted to talk about Adai-san. When she says Adai-san, she probably doesn't mean me, but Canon. What about Canon?
あなたに用はないわ。
This has nothing to do with you. She glared at me.
相沢くん、チケット、どうやって取ったらいいの？
Aizawa-kun, how would I go about getting a ticket?
ビスケット？
Huh? What? Biscuit?
ちゃって僕甘いもの大好きだからね。
Just kidding. You know how much I love sweets.
気持ち悪いわ。
How disgusting. She seems to be more of a coup dater right now.
だとこ
What did you just say?
インターネットで手に入れられると聞いたんだけど、やり方がわからなくて。
Is she for real? I hear you can get tickets from the internet, but I don't know how to do it. This is so unreal. I mean, anyone in this day and age should be able to know how to shop online for tickets or something similar like that. What's the problem here?
いつのチケットがいいの？
Which competition are you interested in?
明日の。
Tomorrow's? Tomorrow's?
明日のはもう無理だよ。当日券しかないね。
Nothing I can do to help you. I'm afraid you'll have to try your chances at the door.
当日券は直接会場まで行けば買える？
So I can buy them at the arena in person?
まず無理だけどね。
Maybe, but I doubt it.
そう。
I see. Maybe she was simply finished with her questions, but Shida totally turned around and left. Hey, wait! What did you want to go for?
別に。浅井さんに来てって言われてたから考えてみただけ。
No reason. Adai-san had mentioned that I should attend her performance, so I gave it a thought. She didn't even turn her head around. Damn, what's her problem?
同感だね。あいつは俺を怒らせたよ。
I know, right? That chick pisses me off. Eiichi and I sulked under the cold sky. Oh, I think I'm very... this is one of those episodes where my performance is really, really low graded. So low that I even realize it. Well then, what time should I get there tomorrow?
本当は昼から全部見てけと言いたいところだが、カノンの出番はだいたい8時過ぎくらいだ。それまでには来いよ。
I'd like to tell you to be there by noon and watch everything, but Canon will take the ice sometime around 8. Make sure you're there by then. Tomorrow's the short program, right?
ああ、明後日のフリーの方が本番っちゃ本番だ。
Yep, and the free skate is the day after. That's the big battle. Throw the upcoming NHK trophy.
じゃあな。
See ya! I watched Eiichi leave and remembered the threat letter. There's no way she'll lose. After all, Canon has no idea that the letter even exists. Gonzo must have reinforced the protection around Ikuko-san. And what's Yusami up to? I made up my mind and gave her a call, but no one answered. What should I do? How can I stop Mao's violent acts? It still doesn't really feel like any danger is approaching. Maybe my determination to catch Mao just isn't as strong as that of Gonzo or Yusami. Even though one person has already been killed, my sense of justice hasn't been provoked. Maybe I'd only feel uneasy if someone near me was hurt. Yet, if it really came to that, it would already be too late. Okay. There was a beautiful feeling in the air, like a revolution was about to begin. The devil Mephistopheles was sitting at a bar in a secluded alley along Central Boulevard, waiting for Maou to call. The clock's hands pointed to 8 exactly. Mephistopheles put the battery into the cell phone. The time had been arranged by Maou. He had explicitly told Mephistopheles to get into the habit of taking batteries out of phones. It's much more difficult to be tracked if one does so. The devil at the bar had received Mao's letter 3 days earlier. Mephistopheles was representative of the Great Japan Revolutionary School and had put the office address on the website, making it public without concern. The first words of the letter read, "I want you to kill a certain person." Even a date and time had been specified, along with a meticulously detailed plan for murder. At first he believed it to be nothing more than a prank or trap set by the communists. But after reading further about Mao's advocacy, reprimanding corrupt politicians and the Fourth Estate, his interest was piqued. Even though the punctuation was carelessly atrocious and the writer seemed uncultured, the letter's passion had touched Mephistopheles. And through last night's phone call, he had confirmed that they were indeed comrades. He called himself Azai, but had added, "Just call me Maou." Maou announced that he had killed a man. He'd pushed him down a staircase. He'd hidden himself in an obscure place, waited for him to come back home, and shoved the man when he wasn't looking. Even though the methods weren't complex, as long as there weren't any witnesses, it would be hard to place it as anything but an accident. Mephistopheles asked him why that man had been marked for death. He liked the answer. Because he was a homosexual. What? That was the reason? Really? Well, the reason that Mephistopheles liked, so Mephistopheles is a homophobic. Great. Mephistopheles shared that belief. Great Japan has no need for such weakling. Upon asking, he discovered that the victim had been a clothing designer. Supposedly, he publicly announced that he was a homosexual and had received widespread media attention because of it. He was definitely a man that deserved to die. Because he openly admits he's a homosexual, he got that much of attention? Is that really that big of a deal in Japan? Mephistopheles saw Maou as a man with decisive feelings and the courage to act on them. He was happy to find another individual who worried for the future of the nation. The call came, but the receiver kept silent.
Maou ka.
Is this Maou? The man waited to speak until he could confirm Mephistopheles' voice. Such care is to be respected.
いい夜ですね。
This is a good night. His voice sounds quite young, but nationalism has nothing to do with age.
我々の力を借りたいのだな。
So, you request our aid?
一人より二人の方がより祖国のために働けます。
More people are always better than less. More people can do more to help the nation.
殺すのだな。
You really plan on having that person killed?
改革に犠牲はつきものでしょう。
Sacrifices are to expected in a revolution.
手紙にあったお前の計画は完璧だ。
The plan in the letter is perfect. Maou laughed to himself.
計画は完璧だが、まだ私のことを信用なさってはいないようですね。
So, even with a perfect plan, you people still won't trust me?
同志を疑うつもりはないが、こういう話は腰を据えてじっくりとしたいものだ。ひとまず一度会ってみないか。
I won't suspect someone with the same ideas. But I would like to sit down and slowly talk things through. Anyway, Why don't we meet for once?
申し訳ありませんが、お断りします。
I apologize, but I have to decline.
なぜだ？
Why?
お互いの顔を知らぬ方が、公僕の目も欺きやすいというものです。
Because it's easier to fool the police if we don't know what the other person looks like. He had a point. Just giving the impression that everything was done independently would be enough to send the police investigation in the wrong direction.
しかし、あなたのお気持ちもわかります。
But I understand your feelings, Maou said.
もう一人、殺してみせましょう。それで、私が本気であることを理解していただければと思います。
I'll kill another person for you. Then you'll all know I'm serious.
誰をやるんだ？
Who will it be?
外国人です。我が国に彼らの住まう場所などないということを教えてやらねば。
A foreigner. I'll make sure that he understands that our country isn't a place for scum like him to live. Oh, very heavy topical themes right here. This game goes even darker places than Shari no Kuni.
心意気は称賛に値する。英霊たちもお喜びになるだろう。
This spirit is worthy of respect. Those who died before us for the cause will be happy. He seems to be an intelligent man. His will also seems to be strong. There's even a hint of insanity in his cold words. The problem lies with Mao's background. In other words, if he has such a bold plan, why does he still need me? Maou spoke as if reading Mephistopheles' mind.
私はこの殺人の末、声明文を寄贈して堕落した日本人に訴えかける所存です。しかし、私は個人で動いている。今の政治では少数意見は必然的に無視されるものです。私は真に信頼できる同志を求めていました。威厳ある組織を。しかし、どの政治団体も手ぬるい。どいつもこいつも口だけです。もはや話せばわかる時代ではないというのに。
Okay. After this person is dead, I intend to stamp up and criticize those corrupted Japanese. Only I'm alone. In the current political situation, those low in numbers will always be ignored. Truly, I want to find comrades that I can trust, in a group with dignity. However, all those political parties are so weak. They talk but don't take action. In this age, simply talking will get nothing done. His speech suddenly became firm, and his next words shook Mephistopheles' heart even further.
あなたは違う。
You are different.
あなたのウェブサイトに掲げられた主張に確信した。あなたは英雄だ。私の声明文を託せるのはあなたしかいない。
I knew for sure after reading what you had written on your website. You are a hero. You are the only one I can rely on like this. As if desiring to suppress his climaxing emotions, he took a gulp of water. A beautiful feeling in the air, like a revolution was about to begin.
一人殺すと言ったな。いつ殺すんだ？
You said that you were going to kill a person. When?
明日です。
Tomorrow.
詳しく聞こう。
I wish to hear the details.
ええ。夜は長い。
Yes, the night is still young. Okay.
たったいま
I'm home! Late that night, Canon returned to my apartment. So, you're really staying here? Did Ikoko-san and Mr. Hilton give you permission?
ヒルトン先生はあんまりプライベートに関わらないの。日本語もあんまりできないから、なんか気が楽だよ。
Mr. Hilton doesn't care about my private life. He can't speak much Japanese either, so things are pretty easy on me there. Ikoko-san said it was okay?
オッケーだって。明日は車で迎えに来るって。
She said okay, and she said she'd pick me up tomorrow. That's good to hear, but my body was a bit stiff from the cold, so I went to the kitchen to boil some water. Would you like some coffee?
兄さんのコーヒーは美味しい。でも砂糖は入れないでください。
Yeah, your coffee is so delicious, but no sugar, please. She's probably being mindful of what she eats.
兄さんって暗いよね。
You seem kinda dark, Nissan. Why so rude all of a sudden?
何考えてたの？
Is something on your mind? I was thinking that if you win, someone will die. Nah, I was thinking about how cute you are. I tried shrugging my shoulders. I thought she would make fun of me again, but Cannon's eyes just sparkled.
本当？ 2回目だね、兄さんに好きって言われるのは。
Really? That's the second time you said you love me. I mean, you loved me. Sorry for the mispronunciation. I didn't say I loved... Wait, the second time?
兄さんと会って最初の頃。
The other time was when we first met. Oh, yeah. I have a vague memory of it. At the time I had just learned that Cannon was Gonsu's daughter, and I wanted her to have a good impression of me. I don't really remember it. Maybe I said she was cute, or that I liked her, or something.
のんちゃんは、のんちゃんが好きな人が好きです。
Nanchan loves people who love Nanchan. Well, that's an easy mindset. I can't believe she took it so seriously. Of course, I don't hate her or anything, but...
兄さんはネクラで嘘つきだけど、のんちゃんのことは大好きです。
You may be dark sometimes, and a hopeless liar, but you still love Nanchan. Yep.
じゃなかったら、頼んでないのにコーヒーとか出してくれません。ご飯も用意してくれません。
If that wasn't the case, why would you make coffee for me? Why would you cook for me? What a dumb thing to say.
なんか元気出てきた。明日はすっごい点数出しちゃうぞ。
Somehow I feel better now. I get a super high score tomorrow. It's good that you feel well. Why don't you do a quad jump next time?
あれはもうやめた。
I gave up on that. Oh?
今日のテレビ見てなかったの？のんちゃんインタビューで4回転しないって宣言したんだよ。
Didn't you watch TV today? When Danchan had her interview, she said she's not going to do the quad jump anymore. Really? It's too bad. Everyone was so looking forward to that. What do you always call it? A trump? Cannon shook her head like a puppy.
あれはやるもんじゃないよ。男の選手でも腰と膝にズシーンとくるらしいよ。のんちゃんもカナダで試してみて、こいつはやばいって思った。
It's not something I should do. Even male skaters' hips and knees sting after that. When Nanchan tried it in Canada, she thought this jump is bad news. You mean the rest of the performance is really wobbly after that?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't quite like that. Won't your popularity suffer, Cannon-chan? That sounds like something Eiichi would say.
みんな新しい技が大好きだからね。
Yeah, everyone loves new moves. She bit her lip, talking as if it were a painful problem.
でも心配ない。結局勝てばいいから。
But you don't have to worry. It's fine as long as I bring home the gold. Can you though? According to Coach Eiichi, your fundamentals aren't that great.
ジャンプに比べればの話だよ。
That was compared to my jumps. Good jumps, huh?
4回転を狙わない分だけトリプルをきっちり決めるから。
I just make up for the lack of quads with perfect triples. She's got a point. If a quad jump fails, then it'll lead to trouble. It's easier to guarantee a high score if she just does a good triple. Just promise not to fall, alright? When a skater jumps, even the audience gets nervous.
あれれ、兄さん知らないの？のんちゃんはジャンプはジュニアの時からほとんど転んだことないんだよ。
You didn't know? Nanchan hasn't really ever fallen on a jump since she was in the juniors. Wow.
アクセルはちょっとやらかしちゃったことあるけど、序盤のコンビネーションジャンプなんかは一度も転んだことないんだよ。
Sometimes the axle gives me some trouble, but I've never fallen on the opening combination jumps, not even once. I felt like she wasn't really taking things seriously. Okay, but what about that Seta Makiko girl? You're not the only Japanese skater in good condition this year.
うん、今日一緒にインタビューされた。瀬田さんかわいい。でも勝つのはのんちゃんなのでした。
Yep, she had an interview with me today. Seta-san's pretty cute, but too bad Nanchan's going to win. Too bad my ass. Aren't you being a touch overconfident? I asked her, dismayed. Just because you haven't fallen before doesn't mean you will never fall. Cannon suddenly got quiet. I also closed my mouth. She was obviously unhappy, yet she forced a smile.
転ばないよ。
I won't fall. What? I drew in a breath.
私が負けるわけがないの。
There's no way I lose. The light shining from her eyes as she gazed at me was something that I've never seen before.
5歳の時からスケートやってるの。バレエも習った。みんなが遊んでる夏休みに合宿にも行くの。CM にも出させられるの。わかるかな？
I've been skating since I was 5. I learned ballet too. In the summer, everyone was playing, but I had to go to the special training camp. I even starred in a commercial. You understand what that means? In the face of that frozen expression of hers, I didn't even dare to breathe. Behind those repressed words were absolute confidence.
瀬田さんはインタビューで私のことをライバルだと言った。私に勝ちたいみたい。
During the interview, Seta-san treated me as a rival. It seemed like she wanted to beat me.
そんなこと考えてるから勝てないの。余計なこと考えたらダメなの。私は普通の学園生であることを求めなかったし、パパが怖い人なのもどうでもいいの。
But as long as she thinks about that, she never will. You can't win if your mind is filled with any unnecessary thoughts. I never wanted a normal life. The fact that Papa is a scary person has nothing to do with me.
パパと母さんが一緒に暮らしていないのも理由があるんだろうけど、あえて聞かないの。ショックを受けてる暇なんてないから。
There's a reason that Papa and Mom live separately. I don't want to know why. I don't have the time to get over a big shock.
兄さんもそう。いろいろ隠し事があるみたいだけど、聞かれたくなさそうだから、私も興味を持たないの。
You too, Nissan. You've hidden a lot of things from me, and since it seems you don't want me to ask about them, I don't ask, and I don't care to.
どうすれば得点が伸びるのか。私はそれだけを考えてる。
How can I get a higher score? That's the only thing I think about. That emotionless speech forced my posture to straighten. Those powerful, daunting eyes resembled another pair I'd seen somewhere.
去年の故障を心配するような声もあるけど余計なお世話。テレビの人は視聴率を取るのが仕事。私も数字を取るのが仕事。
There are also people who worried about what happened to me during last year's competition. But that's all irrelevant to me. The job of the people at the studio is to get the highest rating, and my job is to get the highest score.
誰よりも高い点数を取って観客をあっと驚かせてあげるの。感動したければすればいい。握手もサインもしてあげる。そんなことより勝利の瞬間がたまらないから何千何万回と練習してきた。
I will get the highest scores of the whole competition and amaze every last spectator. If they are moved by my performance, fine. I'll even shake their hands and give them autographs. But what is most important of all is that moment of victory. It's absolutely intoxicating, and for that I'd practice thousands of times, tens of thousands of times. I'd forgotten.
わかった兄さん。
Do you understand, Nissan? This girl is Asai Gonsu's daughter.
明日は来てね。それが本当だって教えてあげる。
Come tomorrow. I prove it to you. Just as I wade casually through school, the arena is the place for Canon to show her true self. After finishing what she wanted to say, Canon reverted back to her bashful expression of a few moments earlier and went into the changing room. But I was rooted in place, unable to return to reality. Tomorrow I have to go whether I want to or not. Well then... Okay! That's the perfect time to end the episode. I hope you enjoyed it so far. Leave a like if you did. And I will hopefully see you then in the next episode. Stay tuned.